Here's a question I bet you've never thought about. What if the water you're drinking isn't actually hydrating you the way it should? I'm Dr. Nova Ellish, and today we're going to talk about something that affects millions of people over 50, and it's not what you think. Now, before we dive in, let me be clear, drinking plain water is not bad for you. Water is essential for life. But as we age, our bodies change in ways that make simple hydration a bit more complex. And understanding these changes can make a real difference in how you feel every single day. If you're watching this, you probably care about your health. You exercise, watch what you eat, maybe take some vitamins. But there's one piece of the puzzle that often gets overlooked, and that's cellular hydration and mineral balance. These aren't buzzwords. They're fundamental to how your body functions, especially after 50. In the next 20 minutes, I'll walk you through how hydration changes as we age, why minerals matter for more than just hydration, four specific minerals backed by clinical research, and practical strategies you can implement today. Let's get started. Let's start with what actually happens in your body as you age. These are well documented physiological changes, not opinions. First, there is a decreased thirst sensation. Research published in the American Journal of Physiology shows that as we age, the hypothalamus, the part of your brain that regulates thirst, becomes less sensitive to dehydration signals. A 2019 study by Kenny and Chu found that adults over 65 had a 40% reduction in thirst response compared to younger adults, even when objectively dehydrated. What this means practically is that you might not feel thirsty even when your body needs water. This isn't about willpower or awareness, it's neurological. Second, there is reduced kidney function. According to the National Institute on Aging, kidney function typically declines by about 1% per year after age 40. Your kidneys have around 1 million filtering units called nephrons. With age, some of these nephrons stop working. This affects how efficiently you concentrate urine, your ability to conserve water when dehydrated, and how well you regulate electrolyte balance. Third, there are changes in body composition. Many people don't realize that your total body water decreases with age. Young adults are about 60% water. By age 80, that can drop to 50% or less. This happens because we lose muscle mass, and muscle tissue holds more water than fat tissue. Research from the European Journal of Clinical Nutrition demonstrates that this reduced water content makes older adults more vulnerable to dehydration. Beyond just feeling thirsty, dehydration in older adults can manifest in several ways, such as persistent fatigue or low energy that doesn't improve with rest, brain fog, or difficulty concentrating, dry mouth or dry skin that doesn't bounce back when pinched, dark yellow urine, dizziness when standing up, or constipation. If you experience these regularly, it's worth discussing with your physician. Now, let's talk about why minerals matter for hydration. This comes down to basic cell biology. Every cell in your body is surrounded by a semi-permeable membrane. Water moves across this membrane through a process called osmosis, flowing from areas of lower solute concentration to areas of higher solute concentration. The solutes we're talking about are minerals like sodium, potassium, and magnesium. These minerals, when dissolved in water, are called electrolytes because they carry an electrical charge. Your cells actively maintain a specific balance: high potassium inside, high sodium outside. This balance is maintained by a protein called the Sodium-Potassium Pump, which uses energy to move 3 sodium ions out for every 2 potassium ions it brings in. This isn't just about hydration. This pump is essential for nerve signal transmission, muscle contraction, and nutrient absorption. According to research published in Nature Review's Molecular Cell Biology, this pump consumes about 20 to 40% of all the energy your cells produce. When you don't have adequate minerals, your cells can't maintain proper hydration, electrical signaling becomes impaired, and enzyme function declines. Now let's get specific. I'm going to walk you through 4 minerals that are particularly important for adults over 50. The first mineral is magnesium. Magnesium is involved in over 300 biochemical reactions. It helps regulate blood pressure by relaxing blood vessel walls. It's essential for energy production, and it helps maintain normal heart rhythm. A comprehensive review in hypertension analyzed data from over 1.5 million participants and found that magnesium supplementation was associated with reduced blood pressure. The recommended daily allowance for magnesium is 420 milligrams for men over 50 and 320 milligrams for women over 50. Good food sources include leafy greens like spinach and kale, nuts and seeds, whole grains, and dark chocolate. If supplementing, magnesium glycinate and magnesium citrate are well absorbed forms. The second mineral is sodium, and here is the nuanced truth. Sodium gets a bad reputation, but it's essential for maintaining fluid balance and nerve signal transmission. The relationship between sodium and blood pressure is complex. A 2014 study in the New England Journal of Medicine found a J-shaped curve, meaning both very high and very low sodium intake were associated with increased cardiovascular risk. The issue isn't usually too little sodium, but rather too much sodium from processed sources and insufficient potassium to balance it. If you're exercising heavily or have very low blood pressure, a small amount of quality salt in your water can help with hydration. But for most people over 50, the focus should be on reducing sodium from processed foods. The third mineral is potassium. Potassium is critical for maintaining normal blood pressure, supporting proper heart rhythm, and reducing the risk of stroke. A landmark study published in The Lancet analyzed data from over 128,000 participants and found that increasing potassium intake significantly reduced blood pressure and stroke risk. The adequate intake for potassium is 3,400 milligrams for men and 2,600 milligrams for women. Best food sources include bananas, sweet potatoes, spinach, avocados, and salmon. Importantly, potassium supplements are typically limited in dosage because higher doses can cause serious problems if you have kidney disease or take certain medications. For most people, getting potassium from food is safer and more effective. The fourth mineral is zinc. Zinc is essential for immune function, wound healing, and testosterone production. A 2016 study in Nutrients found that zinc supplementation improved immune response in older adults. Deficiency increases with age due to reduced absorption in the gut and lower dietary intake. The RDA for zinc is 11 milligrams for men and 8 milligrams for women. Good food sources include oysters, beef, pumpkin seeds, and chickpeas. If supplementing, 15 to 30 milligrams daily is typically safe for most adults, but don't exceed 40 milligrams daily. Let's bring this all together into a practical hydration strategy. First, assess your current status. Schedule a comprehensive metabolic panel with your doctor to check electrolytes and kidney function. Second, optimize your water intake. Aim for half your body weight in ounces of water daily, but adjust based on your activity level. Third, focus on food first. Add pumpkin seeds for magnesium, eat more fruits and vegetables for potassium, and include lean meats for zinc. Fourth, consider quality electrolyte solutions if you are active, ensuring they are low in sugar. Fifth, supplement strategically if blood tests show deficiencies, but always start with the lower end of the dosage range. And finally, monitor and adjust. After 4 to 6 weeks, reassess how you feel. In summary, aging changes your hydration needs. Your thirst sensation decreases and your kidneys become less efficient. Water alone isn't enough. You need minerals to ensure water actually gets into your cells. By understanding how hydration and minerals work in your body, you're taking an active role in your health. You're not passively accepting decline, you're actively supporting vitality. Start simple. Track your water intake for a week. Add more mineral-rich foods to your diet. And remember, always consult your healthcare provider before making significant changes to your diet or starting new supplements. If you found this information valuable, please like this video and subscribe to the channel. Leave a comment letting me know which mineral you're going to focus on first. Thank you for watching, and here's to your health.